Well, it's September 21st, and we are doing the last cutting of alfalfa for the 2024 growing season. Um, it's been a lot of fun watching the process and being involved in it this year. This cutting is happening a little bit earlier in the time frame. Normally, we were going almost a month or 3 weeks to almost a month between cuttings. I think this is just a little bit earlier than what our schedule would have been, but you can definitely see that the height of the alfalfa is not as tall as this point in the previous cuttings. There are still some pretty good areas where the windrows look nice and thick, but there's some pretty spotty places too. So the days getting a little bit shorter, not being as hot during the day, I think has really affected this cutting's growth. So all that being said, we are super excited that we were able to get 5 cuttings off the field this year. It always, I say it every time, it looks so beautiful to me right after it's freshly mowed. We're assuming it'll dry a little bit faster because the windrows are not as thick as they have been with previous cuttings, but it just kind of depends on the weather too. I think the forecast is predicting mid to upper 70s, maybe a couple low 80s. But again, it's pretty noticeable how much shorter the days have gotten. At 7 o'clock when I was going to work in the middle of August, it was bright sunshine, and now I'm getting all the way to work in the dark. And we were doing something the other night after dinner, and it was about 8:30, and the sunset was pretty spectacular, and not just barely dark. And not that long ago, it was dark until 9:30, or it was light until 9:30 or 10. So all of those things being said, you know, all good things must come to an end, and this is one of those things. I'm excited about how the season went. I'm excited to see how many bales we're going to get off of this cutting, and hopefully, I don't know if it's going to work out whether or not I get to rake this last cutting or not, but if not, I know that I'll get to next summer, and just one more thing to look forward to with summer. So I know it's kind of the same thing that it's been for previous times, but we just wanted to share this last cutting with you again, and thank you for all of your support and comments and encouragement over the last couple months as we've kind of tried to figure out how to make this process work the best that we could for us. So I hope you enjoy this last cutting, and look forward to next spring when we get to start doing it all over again. least the top side of the little pivot. All done. So we'll see how fast it dries and when we get to rake and then bale and see how many bales we get off it. So it's been a good season. I don't know if 5 cuttings will be normal for the next several years, but we're gonna do our best and try and hope so. Thanks for being along with us for the ride, and thanks for watching.